Hey everyone, this is Blue Jay,
Mockingbird over there.
and we haven't been here in a while, and we're gonna tell you why. We ended up leaving that place. We ended up selling our home, and we were really freaked out over there. And this is a place that we've been living in for 10 years. So we moved somewhere else, and we kind of have realized that no matter where we go, it just seems to follow us. So we're trying to figure it out. We're no experts, and we don't know for sure what can be done or how can it be done to get rid of these things or whatever it is. But I have used sage, like burning up sage, which I'll show you if I can. This is sage, and this here is sage, and we have used the sage also. Rocky Montana 1, we're talking to you, and you really are who made us come back on, because we understand what you're going through with I've had crying moments where especially last night, just the fear of knowing that something's here and not being able to get rid of it is horrifying, really. And it's not it's not that we're not trying, because we are trying, but we don't exactly know what to do either. We've been in that boat, so we want you to know that you're not alone going through this. And like you said, the thing about moving from place to place to place, like, you go to the couch or the bed or stuff like that. I've particularly been doing the same thing, going from place to place to place, trying to stay away from it. But it seems like no matter where I'm at, it just is there, and it'll come at the damnedest times when you don't expect it. So I'm gonna let Blue Jay talk and give his points on what he thinks might be happening. Or
So basically, what I think it is kind of like Mockingbird said in the comments, is that I think they are attracted to your energy, or like you would say, if you're a sensitive, then they're gonna be more attracted to you. Like we said, we don't know 100% way to totally get rid of them, but you can kind of dull it down, like maybe by using the sage wands or something like that, like you've been doing. It just make it to where it's less frequent, basically. But if we do find a way to totally get rid of them, we'll definitely let you know. But it really don't matter where you go, what you do, it don't matter. And we found that out.
yeah, especially if you do have gifts, or if you are, a sensitive, and you can see and feel things that other people can't. It's you're not crazy. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that, and they look at it like, I've dealt with that too, and I've dealt with people looking at me like I'm freaking nuts because I'm telling them about it, and it got to the point where you don't want to say nothing no more because people are just looking at you like, what? But it is real, and it is there, whatever it is. And a lot of the activity is at night. Sometimes it'll be during the day. We've had keys like literally jump off our counter onto the ground in front of us, like there was no way that the keys could have jumped off this counter, and it was like somebody picked it up and like threw them. That's what it seemed like to us. So either someone trying to get our attention, or we don't know. But the shadow that I had seen one of my family members also seen it, and she was pretty freaked out about it. Like holy crap, Like I guess the reality of it kind of made them realize that I wasn't lying when I said I saw this thing, and character wise, I don't like lying. I don't do lying. I try to be honest about everything I'm seeing or experiencing, and sometimes you can't really explain what you're experiencing because you don't even understand it. So just like I don't understand it, it's hard to get across to people what it is that we're actually experiencing. So don't feel like you're alone in it and nobody's there to talk to, because if you need somebody to talk to, you can talk to us, and we're more than willing to listen. We do believe that there are things that go bump in the night that people don't understand. So I mean, if you feel that you need to talk more, you can hit us up. It's not a problem. We'll respond to you as quickly as we can. Now we are working, and there's a lot of times we can't just get on here, and this is we don't ask for no monetary anything. We don't want no monetary nothing. We just want to meet people that are going through what we're going through. Okay, something just moved. This is what I'm talking about. Just like random things will just move, or like you said, like there was somebody else that said something. I forgot his name, but another one that left a comment that you could just, when you start talking about it, it seems to happen more. I think that is a sensitivity thing. Like they're attracted to us, for some reason. It's either me or him, I don't know. But it's been with me all my life, but not as, sometimes it gets intense, and sometimes I can deal with it. Sometimes, though, it scares the crap out of me, and that's the truth. I mean, I'll give you for instance, last night I felt like there was something around me. I couldn't explain it, but it was scaring me, and it was to the point where I was crying, and I wouldn't let him go to sleep because I was so scared of it, and I wanted him to watch over me while I slept because I was scared that it would come while I was by myself. And every time he would leave the room, it was like the noises would start, and then when he'd come into the room, they'd stop. So it was kind of weird. And then periodically, he'd catch a noise, but it would be, on the offset that he just walked in when it happened, or, something like that. But, I mean, and sometimes I feel like it's messing with me, and it might not be messing with me. It might just be like,
like just here.
Yeah, just here, you know what I mean? And I can just tune into it. That it's like Rocky Montana. You might be just tuning into it. You're sensitive. Usually sensitives can pick up on things that other people can't. We can see things that are standing there that other people can't see, or we can feel an energy around us that shouldn't be there, or we feel like a lot of times I could feel if something bad is around me, or even with people, I could pick up on bad vibes, or things on people. So I mean, I don't know, to me it's like it's a gift in one hand, but it's a gift that a lot of people don't want, especially if you don't understand it. And I don't understand it. I mean, I'm still trying to understand what it is. So we just wanted to let you know that we did read what you wrote, all of it. And if you need somebody to talk to, we're here. And just don't let it scare you. That's the worst thing you can do, because to me, it's almost like it wants you to be scared, so don't be scared.
Some of them feed on fear.
It's got to be something with that, because normally we're human beings. We're gonna get scared when things happen that we can't understand or relate to, and then but you got to be able to just get past that and just be like, okay, I'm not scared, I'm not scared, I'm not scared. Just keep telling yourself that. I'm not scared. You're not gonna scare me. I'm not scared. Keep on fighting it. You know what I mean? Don't give into it. Fight it. Don't give into that fear if it tries to scare you. Fight it. That's all you can really do, is stand your ground and let them know that that is your place. Now, we moved because I don't know what was going on over there. It just was so much. It wasn't even like, a couple of things. It was a lot of things that really just took a toll on us, like to the point where it was like, all right, we got to get out of here. Because whatever this is, it's scary. It's scary. That's the best way I could put it. And I know that because I've experienced it. He's experienced it. And the worst part is when you try to explain to somebody the situation of what's happening, and they're like, oh no, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this, and it'd be like, no, I know what I saw. I'm a fairly intelligent person. I think I can make heads or tails of something that's not right and something that is right, okay? And the things we saw happening wasn't right. It was scary, and all we could do is just keep on saying, we're not going to get scared, and that's the only way. I mean, but like I said, there are times where it does get the better of you because you don't know what to do about it. So you end up, crying or trying to pray. I prayed. That was another thing. Just pray a lot. Keep your Bible with you. I would try to say the Our Father, or the Lord's Prayer. A lot of times I'll do that, like randomly, when I feel something around me. I'll say the Our Father, and I think that helps a lot. If it doesn't help getting it away, it helps me to feel better. That, I know God's with me. So you got to have faith that God is watching over you. So you're safe as long as you believe that, that you are okay. Do you know what I mean? You have to have that mindset of, I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm not going to let it, hurt me or make me feel scared of my own home. But it's a battle. It's like a battle almost, I wouldn't say it's spiritual warfare, but I'd say there are things that go bump in the night that we just don't understand, and we don't know why they're there or what they're doing or why they're even coming to us, but it could be that maybe they're trying to tell us something. And instead of being scared of it, why don't you try to talk to it and be like, what do you want? What is it? Do you have a message? Is there something that you want to tell me? Do I need to know something? Because I've been trying to do that more too. Like, is there something that I need to know? Or, and I've experienced stuff like that, I feel like all of a sudden I'll get something in my mind that'll be like a thought or a thing that I have to know about, and it'll come out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden I'll say something that makes no sense, but then it will make sense because like a week or two later, something will happen that will make me realize that what I was thinking in my head has just happened. It's almost like a forewarning, you know what I mean, to what's coming. So that could also be a possibility. So I like I said, I am not sure. All I can do is give you ideas of what it could be. As far as the shadow, we've seen that too. But what I seen was, it was more like a figure, and it was dark, and you could tell that it was there because it just walked across the room like it was nothing, and it was like, it's daytime. Hello. Like, you don't expect to see that. But it just walked, like shot into one of the bedrooms in our house. And it freaked us out. And we were like, are you serious? You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I ran into the room and I didn't see nothing. So, sometimes it makes you feel like you're going out of your mind, but you're not. You're not going out of your mind. It's just messing with you. So you just have to have the strength just to say, I'm not going to let this take a toll on me. And that's a lot of things that I said to myself too. I'm not just saying this for you, I'm saying it for myself, because sometimes it does take a toll on me and I have to keep fighting it and being like, okay, I'm not going to let it get the better of me. And yesterday was a very sleepless night, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I could not sleep. I was up, I was down, I was up, I was down, I was up, I was down. And the thing is, the room I was in, it doesn't matter, because when I was in that bed, like I was trying to sleep in the bed, and the minute I was falling asleep, like you say, the bed started shaking. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? So I ran out of the room, of course, and slept on the sofa. Then I'm scared to go back to the room because I think it's going to happen again. But then yesterday I was on the sofa and I was scared on the sofa. So it's like, okay, so where do I go? I mean, you got to fall asleep. You got to get some rest, because a lot of times too, you let it drain you and then it emotionally affects you. So you just have to fight back, Don't let it get you. Just fight back no matter what. I mean, you got friends here. We don't know you. You don't know us. But we're hoping that you kind of get something from this. You know what I mean? And our prayers are with you. And we want you to know that no matter what, just have faith that you can solve this. It can be resolved. Okay? There's either something there trying to contact you or something there in whatever area you're in that might be more prone to it. You know what I mean? Like maybe the house itself or the land itself, or if you ever did any research on your property, it could be that it's on land that might be ancient land that things have happened on. So it could be something like that too. You don't know. I don't know. I don't know where you live. I don't, so I don't know what kind of area you're in. As far as we know, I mean, our property, there's been, I mean, it's old land, so, I mean, there could have been wars on it. There could have been, we don't know. Mm-hmm. We don't know. But whatever it is, I mean, it's obviously trying to contact us. And no matter what land you go to, no matter what place you go to, if you are sensitive, you're always going to pick up on it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. They're always going to try to get your attention because they know that you can understand them or hear them. So no matter how much you try to ignore it, they're going to keep coming. They're going to keep coming, So as long as they're not hurting you, don't be so scared. Try to find out what it is they want from you. You know what I mean? Or what it is that they're trying to tell you. Because then you're confronting it. But just let them know that you don't mean them no harm. Because I say that a lot. I tell them, I don't mean you no harm. So please don't scare me, And that's the best way I try to handle it. And a lot of times it does make me feel better, because I'm letting them know I'm not trying to do bad. I'm not trying to hurt you in any way. I'm not trying to scare you in any way. So please don't scare me, So, what do you think, Blue Jay?
Well, just like you say, it might not be that they're actually trying to harm or attack you. It's just the fact that they know that you can pick up that they're there. So they're kind of just like, hey, I'm here. You know what I mean? Because they know that you can see them all, or can feel them already. So they're trying to make their presence even more known to you.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? So It's not like they're actually harming or attacking you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's kind of like you just want a friend. They just, like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's like they just kind of want to reach out to you because they know that you can understand them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's my own theory on it. It's not like, all spirits or whatever you want to call them, beings want to hurt you. It's just the fact that they know that you know that they're there. So they're kind of like, well, maybe I can try to reach out and contact them because they know that I'm here. They understand me.
You know, a lot of things that have happened to me, he's experienced with me. A lot of things we've seen together. Things that, oh my God, we don't even know if we should talk about. But there's some things that we need to keep quiet for certain reasons, because we don't know what it is. So, but I believe you. I believe you 110%. I believe that, you know, if you say there's something there, there's probably something there.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody would have that. Nobody's going to go around just say that just to say it. You know what I mean? I mean, we feel, at least we know, that, you know, if we're saying something, it's because that's what it is. And there's no other way around it. I mean, and it's hard to absorb sometimes. And it's hard to accept. But it's absolutely true. And I do believe what you're saying. So, I want you to know that we're here for you, and if you need to talk, or you can always hit us up, okay, and we'll respond to you. You know, it might take us a little time to get to you, but we will get to you, okay? So, no worries, and God bless you, and I hope there's something in there that you can use that we said to you, and I don't know who the other person was. There was another person that said that they always, if they think about it, it happens. Oh, and I forgot his name off the top of my head.
I did too. It's simple too. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what's really weird. His name is really simple, or her name, whoever it is. But I believe that those kind of people that have those issues happening to them is because they have gifts that they don't understand. So to them, they get scared of it. And, you know, sometimes we have gifts and we don't want to admit it. I think everybody's capable of it, really. I mean, you just have to tap into it, you know, and sometimes we tap into things that we don't understand. So, I mean, that could be an issue too, you know what I mean, if you don't know what you're handling. But I don't know if you have any holy water or anything like that, but I mean, that would be a great thing too, you know, to go down to the church and maybe grab some holy water if it's that bad and it's really scaring you. I mean, or, but I believe that no matter where you are, as long as you're sensitive, it's always going to be around you. You might not want to see it, you might not want to hear it, but I mean, that's the best answer I can give you right now. As far as getting rid of them, I would pray a lot. Like I said, I did the same thing with the sage and stuff like that, and it kind of calms down for a bit. But it's still, it doesn't dissipate altogether. You know what I mean? I mean, it just calms down. You know. And be as forceful as you need to be with it. Like, you know, let them know that that's your home and you're not gonna leave your home, you know, or that they're scaring you. Let them know they're scaring you and ask them to stop, you know, and be like, you don't mean them no harm. You're not trying to throw them out or be like, get out, you know, you just want peace, you know, and that's all you have to tell them. I just want peace. I'm not here to harm you, so please don't scare me. And kindly stop shaking my bed or my sofa or my chair, or, you know, and I think as if you acknowledge it, you're letting it know, I know you're there, okay? So maybe there's a way that you can communicate with it without letting it get you to the point where you're like freaked out over it. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I try to do. I'll be honest with you. That's really what I try to do. I try to talk to it, you know, because I could feel more so when it's around, you know. So what you got?
Yeah, I would definitely try the the peaceful method first.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was saying, like be loud, but don't be insulting.
Right. Do not insult them. That's
You know?
one thing you don't want to do. Don't insult them.
Don't go out there and start cussing it out and all this
Right.
stuff, because
Don't do
it
that.
will retaliate.
Do not do that.
Just ask it nicely at first.
Do not do that. That's something you don't want to do. I would handle it with kid gloves, you know what I mean? Because you don't know what you're dealing with. So I would handle it with kid gloves, and you know how they say with people, you know, try to kill them with kindness. That's all you can do, is try to handle it with kindness, you know, and then see where that gets you, you know.
And they might not, they might not realize they're scaring the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Let them know they're scaring the hell out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just tell them to calm it down, nice, peacefully, but be loud so they can hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't go out there and insult it. You know, I would definitely just try to ask it to calm down a little bit, because it's scaring you.
Yeah. Okay, Rocky Montana 1, this was for you, and we hope you the best, and we wish you luck. And if you want to keep communicating with us, that would be awesome. You know, you give us an outlet, you know, because we don't really have much people to talk to about it. We don't talk about it really, except what we've put in videos, and there's so much more. It's unbelievable. But you know, I don't believe when they say there's nothing else besides us. There's a lot more that we can't see that's there, you know. And because our vision only allows us to see so much, people don't see what's right in front of them sometimes, you know. So we can. We're the people that can see beyond, you know, what's right, you know, right there. We could see more than what your average person can see. So I understand. I totally understand. So feel free to contact us, and we'll respond as quickly as possible. And we wish you peace and happiness, and you know, stay safe. It's been bad out there, so stay safe. Thank God, you know, we've been blessed to not, you know, we've been safe pretty much. Okay, so I hope you're in a safe environment and everything's good for you. God bless you. Rocky Montana 1. And to that other man who I don't know if it's a man or woman, I gotta stop saying that, but to that other person who wrote us about that too, about the bed shaking and things just happen whenever he thinks about it. Maybe you need to start monitoring your thoughts, you know what I mean? Because maybe you are creating it, you know. And sometimes we have the power to bring that to fruition. And it's almost like a poltergeist, or you know, where you have that. If you have the gift, you can do that too. So you got to be careful with that. So that's what I have, and I hope it helps somebody. You know, anybody that listens to this, I hope it helps you in some way, shape, or form. God bless you all, and please stay safe out there. Got anything?
Stay safe, and we will definitely be making more videos now, so
Yes. Amen. All right, guys. Have a good one.